Agenda item 6, discussion, city staff discussion.
All right, we'll start off October 13th. Who would like to sit on the ARC? Commissioner Samut, Commissioner Biasotti, Commissioner Marshall. Thank you. This Tuesday? Oh, okay, October 4th, we have another special meeting for a Glenview home. Commissioner Biasotti, Commissioner Chase.
It's a Tuesday, I think. Tuesday?
It's a Tuesday?
Tuesday, right, Matt? Yes, Tuesday.
And Commissioner Marshall. Okay. And Peterson is back in.
Commissioner Peterson can take my spot.
Okay,
Would you
Commissioner
like to take my spot? No?
On the
Okay.
4th, I'm going to have to pass, I'm sorry.
Okay, then, okay, perfect, so, yeah. All right, other than that, I was going to give everybody an update on what's going on in terms of developments. I'm trying to do these every month now, especially with the Glenview rebuilding going on. We've now issued, the 38 homes that were destroyed, we've now issued 8 building permits, so there's 8 homes under construction there. We have about another 5 homes that are either in some stage of either planning or building review. And then we have another 12 people who are in a pre-application process who are actively working with the planners on a design of a home before they officially submit their application. So everything's going smooth and is well underway. We also had a ceremony today to begin to fill in the hole. So that occurred at 11 a.m. today. The hole should be pretty much filled up today, and there'll be some compacting that will go on over the next few weeks. But in about 3 weeks from now, there'll be temporary improvements in that allow people to once again go from Glenview Drive and be able to go from Claremont all the way to Lunardi's there. So that's another as we're moving forward. There's going to be a lot more outreach with the neighborhood, see what they would like to do in terms of street improvements, traffic improvements, what they'd like to see rebuilt and replanting in the Crestmore Canyon, as well as where the park is. We'd like to see that relocated or built in the same spot again. So there's going to be a lot of things going on in the next year, but it's good to see some people starting to get rebuilt, and there's some people aiming to move back into their homes by the holidays. Regarding other projects and big projects, treetops, the applicant has stated that they will be pulling their building permit in October. The first stage of construction will be a lot of the utility work in the roadway, new water lines, new sewer lines. So that will be going on within about a month or so, followed by the construction. It's supposed to be about a 14-month construction period. So a lot of the neighbors obviously and rightfully are frustrated with how long it's taken and how long a building's been vacant there, but we'll be seeing progress on that within the next month or so. Cedar Mills, I mentioned that earlier. That's Lennar's project on the corridor of Cedar and Pepper. The trees have been removed in conjunction with that project. Grading has begun as well, and construction on the model homes should begin as well. So it's interesting. A lot of these developers who are the larger developers, who are publicly traded developers, who build for their shareholders, basically like Lennar, like D.R. Horton, are now in the phase of buying up these smaller projects and starting to build, so that as the market's slowly turning around, they have the first new product on the line for buyers. So these homes will be done in late 2012, probably early 2013, and Lennar and D.R. Horton, companies like that, are betting that, hey, there is going to be a new single-family home market at that time, and they're going to be the people who are going to be able to provide to that market. A couple bigger issues. Shauna will pass out the zoning code sustainability audit. I think everyone's been contacted about on September 27th at 6 p.m. right here. We'll have a joint Planning Commission City Council study session to finally start to review that sustainability audit and get going with the zoning code amendment that's been delayed for about a year since the pipeline explosion happened, as we were focused on other applications, but we're ready to start now. We have Tony back, who's able to focus on a lot of the Glenview stuff, so we're able to focus on some of these bigger issues. Transit corridor plan as well. That EIR will be released within the next couple weeks, so it's a 45-day review period, but that's good news for San Bruno. There's a lot of developer interest in that, and a lot of property owner interest in what the outcome of that's going to be. So I can take any questions at this time.
Through Chair, that September 27th meeting, is that going to be held prior to the regular council meeting?
Correct, 6 p.m.
Thank you.
Through the chair.
Yes.
On that Skycrest project, They're taking that project down to sticks, the current, aren't
You
they?
mean treetops. Yeah.
The treetops,
Yeah.
treetops.
Yeah, it's going to be taken down. The exterior's going to the wood siding's going to be removed. The interior's going to be removed. It's all going to be down to studs, and I bet you a lot of the studs are going to be removed as well because they're going to find dry rot in them. There's going to be moisture problems. So
Well, yeah, their timing's impeccable.
yeah,
To start this project in October and to take it down to stud.
I know.
They'll probably be doing that in January and February. Should be great.
They're going to do 2 buildings at a time, so they're going to kind of work their way around the site. They're going to start at the corner, those 2 buildings, and then as soon as those are available, they want to lease them out as quick as possible, and then work on the next 2 buildings as they work their way around. So they won't all be sticks in the rain, just a couple of buildings.
Okay, so if you get in on the ground floor, you get to watch all the construction going on while you're living there. Great.
Hopefully you have reduced rents for a few months.
Very good.
Job opportunities.
Any other questions for staff? Planning Commission discussion? Any
Through the
items?
chair,
Commissioner Mishra.
I have a request regarding agenda item number 5A. We identified some action items. Could we get a status update next time? I know it's not part of the application process, but
I'll do it during this normal city staff discussion.
thank you.
Any other Planning Commission
Through the
discussion?
chair. I just really,
Commissioner Johnson, sorry.
really wanted to acknowledge staff, leadership and staff, and it's just amazing what you're doing through all that you've been through. Really early on through major cutbacks and then all of the other issues that have come up in the past couple of years and going through the past year. It's just amazing the work that you've done. I want to acknowledge you. It's incredible. Make our job so much more pleasurable, just be able to read these reports the way they are, and I just appreciate the work that you do and the hard work.
Thank you.
Through the chair, I'll just
Commissioner Chase.
definitely have to reiterate what Commissioner Johnson said. I mean, the reports are great, they're thorough. Tonight it was like, although it looked like it was a big long packet or, not that many agenda items, they were definitely involved. And I know when I read through mine today, because might not be retired, but I still have the time to read through it. It sure made it a whole lot easier at the meeting here tonight, having had the time to, read it and understand it, and that's because the reports were very good. So thank you very much. You really are doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you for being a great planning commission.
Any other Planning Commission discussion? Okay.